Dude, that was just the I wish I were a stranger that was the very freaking first thing that came, because we talked about that a lot too. Like,
Yeah.
I wish you were a stranger. How do we write this song with it not being like, I wish you weren't in my life?
Yeah.
And then like, who do we write that about? And how does that satisfy us forever, sort of deal? But I ended up doing it about like having the opportunity to meet my wife for the first time again, and that kind of just worked out perfect. And then at the very end of the tune, there's that bridge where it goes to there's one life, but if I could have it twice, I'd hope to meet you over and over again. So I wrote all that, and there was no words over the chorus, and I was driving around my neighborhood listening to it, and then heard that last bridge over and over, and it goes into that chorus, and I was like, man, that'd be sick if that was what was sent into each chorus over and over. And then, because I liked how you don't really know what that means. I mean, there's no context to over and over when you're at the front of the song, but then the very end kind of makes it make sense. But that was a total accident.
That's
I've never even noticed that till now.
Yeah, I know, me either.
I hadn't.
It just
not
totally
thought about
works. Like,
Yeah.
it's cool.
I think I threw some echoes off of it every time.
Yeah,
Yeah.
rocks.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. So it sort of becomes its own little theme. That's brilliant.
Yeah, but somehow we figured it out, because almost every tune is like, there's a cool vibe, a cool guitar, something, and then it's like for some reason there's like one line comes to me, and I like it so much, and we all like hear it over and over and over again, and you're left trying to figure out how to keep it in the song.
That's the chorus, isn't it?
Yeah,
When
that's
it's something
the
you want to
chorus.
hear over and over again.
Yeah.
It has to become the chorus.
Yeah. Well, we also, help me remember, I was in Tulsa, it was the three of us, and Chad came up that night, and the goal was, Max, there's this old, is that it?
And we'd never had a 3/4 song before, so we thought that was fun.
See, like, I think I said, I wish I were a stranger, a commie, and a hater. But that was the first thing out of my mouth. Wish I were a stranger. I mean, as soon as we sat down and we're writing that with Chad.
Yeah.
But
Well, it's fascinating how gibberish can turn into real syllables.
oh man.
You know, like it seems like a lot of people I talk to about writing will come up with chords and melodies and then just start spitting things over them, and those sometimes turn into words or ideas, and you know, I hear people coming up with them in dreams or like waking hours or whatever.
Yeah.
So
I'm a believer in it, you know. If you just start mumbling, something's got to come.
Yeah,
Something's
it's
coming
gotta
out.
be
It
Yeah.
comes from you, doesn't it? I mean, there's no thought behind it.
I think about our song "Already Love," an old song, and like I feel like the majority of that song was mumble, and you literally just listened to it and kind of wrote down what you were saying, mumbling. I feel like that's how you write a lot of
what it sounds like.
Yeah, yeah.
You know?
Oh, it sounds like
I already love.
Yeah.
Yeah. Every lyric came from.
Yeah.
a mumble.
That was just actually enunciated into.
Yeah.